What is up, guys? And well, as you know, yesterday they added the new Karin Sultan RS Classic, which is the Subaru Impreza 22b. And honestly, this thing is really dope looking. I cannot wait to customize it right now. So doing this, let's put the armor on there, brakes, bumpers. Okay, so there's a good amount of bumpers to choose from. Ooh, not too bad looking there. So I might end up leaving the stock bumper on there, honestly. I mean, that looks pretty good. These other ones look pretty cool, but that stock bumper looks nice on there. I'm gonna leave the stock one on there. Rear bumpers. That idling sound sounds pretty dope. They did a good job with that. I'm gonna end up leaving this bumper on there as well, to be honest. Even though these look pretty good, that one actually looks pretty nice. And throw that one on there. Moving over to the engine, so engine block here is gonna be the same. Oh, look at those twin turbos! Wow. Did some engine detail with this car, didn't they? That looks nice. We'll go secondary on there. Cam cover there is the front. Definitely want to get that exposed. Let's go with the red. Strut brace. We have a nice carbon fiber one on there. Yes. Moving over to the engine tunes. Exhaust. Let's check these out now. Looking forward to see how this car drives. Oh, that looks pretty nice. So the regular stock exhaust looks like that, if you're wondering. So I'm going to go with the big bore on there. Headlight covers. I'm not going to do these. A lot of the cars actually have these, but I probably won't add this to the vehicle there. Look pretty cool. Moving over, these are the headlight upgrades you can do. So you can change the outside of the housing, it looks like, on it. Probably leave that stock, see how it looks like when I put the colors and all that on it. So here are the hood catches, which these are also on most of the vehicles, I noticed, as well. So there's a quick little rundown of those. Let's check out the hoods now. I'm looking for a hood scoop though. Yes. Probably going to go with that most likely. Let's check out the other ones though as well. So sticker bomb. They really like their sticker bomb stuff, don't they? Moving over to the other ones here. Ooh, that's pretty nice too. That reminds me of the more traditional STI hood scoop as well. Looks pretty nice. I don't like the other vents. So I'm going to leave the regular little vent there. Moving over, no one cares about the horn. Dash, let's see if we could do the dash now. Click the racing carbon fiber thing there. So we get the racing interior with the car as well. So I'll go with the carbon fiber and strip dash. Dials. Well, there's a lot of dials to choose from. Probably change the front of it there, yep. So it looks like it's a good amount of customization so far. This is one of the cars I think everybody was looking for. And I'd say so far they did a pretty dang good job with it looking at the customization here. So I don't know if I'm going to go with a digital dash on there. I kind of like the traditional regular dash there. So I'm going to go with this one on there. Moving over, we can do the door upgrades. These are probably going to be the same door upgrades you can do the other one. I'm going to go with carbon. That looks really nice on there. So the same racing door upgrades you could do on the other cars as well with the tuner update there. And you can also do a roll cage in the vehicle, which I'll probably go with a half cage on there. Looks pretty nice. We can take a look at the other ones as well if you want to see what those look like. Looks pretty nice. And then moving over, we're going to go do, well, the lights are going to be the same. Again, if you want to change the headlights, you can go to your Arena Workshop and put some cool colored headlights on there if you'd like. So let's take a look at these liveries now. It's going to be a stripe. Camera side probably can't see because of the color. And the side there. Ooh. So the liveries are pretty nice so far. I really like what Rockstar's doing with these liveries. Like, this is actually pretty cool. All the cars have them. So this one doesn't have any upgradable liveries. You can also put the classic Karin one. This is the one that's similar to the one in a Benny's, and you can make it look like that rally car. Pretty cool. I do like that. And then moving over to the plate there, it's exempt. Respray. Alright, so for this car, I have an idea with this car. I'm going to make this car look like the actual 22B. So let's make this thing blue. First things first. Go with a nice traditional blue there. Maybe a ultra blue pearlescent. Moving over to secondary color. Let's see if this actually changes now. Okay, so it does that. I might end up making that actually the same color. Make the pearlescent black actually, so it fits it nicely. Let's go back down over here. Man, that idling sound is so nice. So let's go with blue on that there. So I'd rather it match. I don't really want it to look kind of weird there or anything like that. So it does look pretty nice there. Trim color is going to be inside most likely. So see there, it changes the interior color there. Looks pretty nice. I'm actually going to make this yellow. It would probably match the other things pretty nicely, but I'll go with yellow in there. I'm not going to do these. Just change the colors of your dash there, which I don't really care for too much. Sometimes, depending on the color, you can't even see your dash, which is not good. So here is the roof upgrade. You make it a secondary roof there, which obviously mine is in the ceiling currently. So it looks like you make it carbon, and then the sticker bomb roof, which for some reason the sticker bomb roofs are very popular. They look pretty cool, but I wouldn't put it on my vehicle. You could put the fin spoiler on there. You could put the scoop on the top. More of like a rally look there. Looks pretty nice, but I'm probably going to avoid putting that on there. And then the roof box, which actually looks pretty awesome. Then moving over to the skirts, we could take a look at what these would look like on there as well. I probably won't add any of these to the car, so I don't really like how they fit the car too much. So they don't look bad, but I'm probably going to leave those off for the time being there. Moving over to the sun strips, probably going to leave these off as well. Looks pretty nice. I do like how that looks on there. And then looking at the spoilers here, the stock spoiler looks actually pretty nice on there. So I might end up leaving that one there. But here are the other spoilers if you guys are interested in checking them out. It's a nice wing there. That's the lovely Karin wing from the other car. It looks pretty nice on there. I'm going to leave the stock wing on there though because it looks pretty good. Suspension, let's lower it. Okay, not all the way down for that matter. Let's go with a... We'll go with a street suspension because you gotta remember the car can also be lowered as well. We could do the sticker bomb roof, secondary trunk, carbon trunk, which looks pretty nice. And then you can also, let's do the turbo. So wheels. So for this, I think I'm gonna go with street wheels on there. Have an idea for the rims on this car. Let's go with these. Then we're gonna go with a racing yellow rim there. Maybe that's a little too bright of a yellow there, but there's really not much of a better yellow I could get on there. Probably just going to end up leaving that yellow color on there. And then tires, obviously bulletproof because, you know, if your tires will get shot out in a mission. And I'm probably going to leave the atomic tires off of this car for the most part there. And you could do the window smoke. And that looks like that's pretty much it, guys, on the customization for what I'm doing to the car anyway. I do actually like how this vehicle looks. Oh, window spoilers, I missed that. But overall, it is pretty much it. So let's take a look at these window spoilers as well, if you guys are interested in checking these out. I actually completely missed these, didn't even realize these were down there. I'm probably going to leave them off, but they look pretty cool. Add some more customization feel of the car there. Regardless, this car looks very, very nice. Let's go test it out and drive it and see how it does. Alright, so now that we are outside, I am also running the regular default suspension on here. I will be testing out with the regular lower suspension in a little while, but let's take a look at this car right now and listen to it. Sounds really good. I do like that a lot. So let's go open all the doors up as well. So I really do like the detail of this car. The sound of it. I feel like this car's gonna be very fast just by how it already looks. Let's go. So we got all the hydraulics there. Lovely interior looking there. I love how Rockstar is making the engines look unique. Like those turbos look freaking awesome in there. I really, really do like that. The detail of the engine there. Alright. Let's go drive this thing now and see how it even does. So let's do a little launch with it. So it's all-wheel drive there, so if it's going to launch very, very fast. Acceleration seems very nice. Wonder if the Coleco's going to have something to go against now. This thing sounds really good. I really do like how this thing sounds. So the odometer could be wrong. It's saying 140 there, but I have a feeling it's pretty right because I am flying right now. And this is with default suspension. So a lot of people are looking for the 22b to be added, so it's pretty awesome to see it on here. So flying through the city at, looks like 130 or so, which could be right or wrong, but regardless, I'm going pretty fast right now. Keep going this way here. Let's put the lower suspension actually, and go back the opposite way, and then get on the highway and see how it does over there. So let's go lowered. See if this makes any bit of a difference. I notice having the cars lowered makes the handling kind of, well, awful sometimes. I noticed that racing the cars a little bit with lower suspension. It does make them faster, but it eats your handling away, and the cars sometimes struggle around little turns, which is not good. So it looks like it is going pretty fast overall there. So I'm now entering the highway here, leaving Los Santos. Let's see what we can do. The car sounds so good. They did a great job with the sound. Actually a really good looking car. Rockstar's really doing an awesome job with these car designs. Looking forward to seeing what they add in the future. So I'm doing 120 now. I know it depends on where you are on the roads, can sometimes make you faster and all that. Hit the littlest tiny hill or bump and the car boosts up like 10 miles an hour. Kind of hilarious how that works. So it seems like it's moving. I noticed, like I said before, with some of the cars, they say you may be doing 130. It could be slower or faster. I think it depends on what the odometer really feels like it's doing. I was actually driving the Segway one time, and I was doing 120, and my friend was doing like 130 in one of the tuner cars, and I was actually ahead of him, so I guess it kind of depends on what the car feels like doing or how the speed is actually enforced with the odometer there. So it says I'm doing 120 right now. Pretty nice on the highway there. Let me fail at driving. So right before I come back this direction on the other side of the highway there by the tunnel, I'm going to see how this thing does with handling. Because some of the gripes I have with the tuner cars, I know a lot of people agree their handling is kind of interesting, but this car actually seems pretty nice. I think probably do better without the lower suspension there, but for the most part, definitely seems a lot better than the Calico. I think we can all agree on that. Another all-wheel drive vehicle being added is pretty important. If you're all really wondering if it is actually all-wheel drive, I will test that right now. Let's see. Pull over to the side of the road here. Don't mind me just slowing down in the middle of the highway. So pull up to a little guardrail. And there it goes. All four wheels are spinning there. Don't question the damage. I did not crash on the way here. Let's head back this way. So I'm going to come back the other direction with default suspension, see how it does over there on just flat ground. So I'm now by the entrance of the tunnel. Let's see what this thing can do with default suspension here. So I'm actually pretty impressed with the handling of this car so far. Looking forward to seeing how it actually does against the other tuner vehicles there. Let's see what we can do next with it. Let's see. So this is flat ground with default suspension, so I'm wondering how it's going to perform. I didn't honestly seem like the lower suspension was making much of a difference with it. I could be tripping, but I might need to do a little more testing with it, but I didn't really see too much of a difference with it. Let me know if you guys notice anything different in the comments below as well with the lower to default with this car. Seems like it's pretty much doing the same speed though, so it's averaging the 120 there, which if it is doing that, that's what a lot of the cars do in this game, is about 120. So it'll keep up at least, and then maybe be a little better in some areas or a little worse, who really knows. So overall, guys, pretty awesome to see the Karin Sultan RS added. I know a lot of people are looking for the Subaru Impreza 22b there, STI, so it's pretty awesome they actually added it. I'm glad to see it. I do like this car a lot. Very cool. Handles nice. Sounds really good. Great detail. Did a great job with the design of it. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts on the car in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching.